Now, if you are out and about on the shores of Windermere in the Easter holidays, then what a lovely place to go. But look up, because you might spot a couple of strange-looking objects dangling from the trees.
Yeah, looking a little bit like that, perhaps. The National Trust is installing its first ever tree tents to give campers a new experience. Peter Marshall has been to Wray campsite to have a look.
The plan is to take glamping, or glamorous camping, to another level. To be precise, 2 to 3 metres above the forest floor. What's the peculiar attraction of staying in something like this?
I designed and built the tents to mimic what happens when you climb a tree. I can remember back to my childhood, I used to go climbing with my cat, and I can remember this time we were right up in the canopy and the tree started to move, and it was quite a special experience.
The finishing touches are still being added to the National Trust's first 2 tree tents at Wray campsite on the shores of Windermere.
Tree houses are quite static and firm, but this one, with it being suspended in the trees, moves with them, so you get a real nice experience of where you actually are and what you're connected to.
Buddy, I need one more.
The big question is, will traditional ground-based campers be tempted by thoughts of the high life?
I don't think it has enough room for us.
Well, perhaps you should have a look.
The Lum family have agreed to check it out.
How's the ladder?
It's pretty good. It's not like a toy. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Yeah. It's a little bit wobbly. Yeah, it's not like a fluffy. It's quite nice in here. It's quite wobbly.
What do you mean, boys? That is cool, isn't it?
It's wobbly.
It's really cool how it wobbles, isn't it? Do you think you'd rather stay in here or a tent?
Here.
Yeah, me too.
I think it was amazing. I think it was a bit weird. I think it was cool.
Our canvas experience is one of chaos and mess, and that's a much nicer place to be.
It almost feels like being rocked to sleep as if you were a baby. It's a very gentle, bobbing sensation with the breeze. You don't get kind of buffeted around like you might think. I guess it's a bit like a mindful experience. You just can be in the moment, listen to the breeze, listen to the wildlife.
The bit I like most is just as the sun's coming up in the morning, when all the trees are in leaf, you get this lovely dappled light coming through. So I'll wake up, open the windows up, and then just snooze until the bird song becomes a bit too loud.
If these 2 trial tents in trees prove popular here in the Lake District, the National Trust says it'll consider putting up more in its campsites across the country. The tree tents will take their first paying guests early next month. Peter Marshall, BBC North West Tonight, on the shores of Windermere.